So, Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga's suspension comes to an end. She is expected to return to the Senate upon the completion of her 6 months suspension. We all know Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga, Nigeria's most outspoken senator who was barred from her legislative duties. The last time we saw her, she was denied entry into the National Assembly, and we saw what happened that very day. She was stripped of access to official resources, and all these things emerged after she was accused of breaching Senate rules. But we know deep down this was an orchestrated attempt by Godswill Akpabio to block her and, to intimidate her, to harass her, and all of that. And I believe it is time for justice, for fairness, and democratic principles to prevail at the National Assembly now that Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga, the senator representing Kogi Central, is preparing to resume her duties at the National Assembly. It is time for the National Assembly to do the right thing, to uphold justice, to uphold fairness, to stop intimidation, to stop oppression. The last time we saw Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga was when she arrived at the National Assembly. A lot of activists were there to support her. We saw Aisha Yusuf, Mama P, and other persons, Randy Peter. They were all there to support our beloved Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga. But the thing is, a lot of people are raising questions. Has Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga written an apology letter? Because she was asked to write an apology letter. So people are asking, has she sent that apology letter? Because it was said that the court required that apology letter. Has she written the apology letter? Even now that her suspension has elapsed, will she be allowed back into the Senate with Godswill Akpabio still there as the Senate president? Would the leadership of the Senate allow her to resume fully? Or will they cook up another cock and bull story just to block her from performing her legislative duties? Would Akpabio demand for that apology first before she would resume her legislative duties? I can't believe that Senator Natasha Akpoti really spent, 6 months, good 6 months. This lady did not, go to the Senate. All her constituency projects, things that ought to go to her constituency, were halted because of that, because of that suspension. But guys, Senator Natasha Akpoti did not, lag behind. She still empowered some of her constituency, some of her people. She went to her people. She empowered a lot of people, a lot of her constituents in her, in Kogi Central. And all these things emerged because she accused Godswill Akpabio of sexual harassment. Until date, this claim that Senator Natasha made has not been addressed by the Senate. This claim of sexual harassment has not, it has not been addressed by the Senate. What the Senate committee addressed was the fact that she broke a protocol. Akpabio told her to, off her mic. Based on the sitting arrangement now, she broke protocol based on the sitting arrangement. That was the issue the Senate addressed. And the fact that they brought up other things just to, keep the Senate committee busy. And then they said to discipline her, they suspended her. But we know that the court ruled her suspension illegal. The court ruled her suspension illegal. So Nigerians are watching. If the Senate will keep up with its witch hunting of Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga, or if they would, if they would respect the rule of law. If they will respect the rule of law, will Akpabio respect the rule of law and allow an elected senator to continue her legislative duties? Will Akpabio allow her to return? This sanction, a lot of people feel, was politically motivated because of her petition against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. While minority of Nigerians are in the opinion that, well, she caused this problem herself. She shouldn't have, stepped on Akpabio's toes. Even as she said she would drop evidence, she has not tendered that evidence till date. You see? So this Natasha's case is in two ways. Those that are cheering her and those that are bashing her. Many people are even saying this lady has not even presented the evidence she ought to present. I guess she has not presented it because the Senate has not yet, opened up on addressing that particular issue or that particular claim. Even the petition she wrote to the IG, it has not been addressed. But yet, Akpabio and the higher below with the federal government, they all ganged up against this lady. So her lawyer recently confirmed that Senator Natasha Akpoti is set to resume following the completion of her 6 months suspension. But we all know deep down that the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti for 6 months was illegal. It was unjustifiable. The Senate should comply to the court judgment and allow her to come back. It's like as if they are ridiculing her in front of her constituents. They have ridiculed her already. What more can they do? What more can they do? So this is a gentle reminder that Natasha will be coming back. Would Akpabio allow her to come back or not? This question is on everyone's mind. Everyone is just asking this question. Would Akpabio allow her to come back or not? I wish Senator Natasha Akpoti a massive comeback, and I hope they won't bring another political move to halt her or to hold her back from performing her legislative duties. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.